Hello, crew. Do you ever feel like your business plans just don't stick? You set goals or milestones, and clients and family and life just distracts you and pulls you away. And if you are in allied health and professional services industries, you're not alone. Most business owners don't finish their quarterly plans. And they may have KPIs, but they're hard to measure and they're even harder to change. And eventually our energy dips when we actually need it the most. But there is a better and simpler way, and I want to show you in this video how. So here's a real story. 6 months ago, one of my valuable clients that I give advice to was feeling overwhelmed and was really struggling. And I had to really look at her situation and try to understand how am I going to support her better. And that's where I had a light bulb moment. We're focusing on all the wrong things. We need to shift our focus from results and more into behavior. And when we made that shift, and behavior, what I mean by the way you turn up, when we shifted from the results she had to get to how she had to turn up, everything shifted. And in this video, we're talking about a better and a simpler way to do quarterly momentum, set goals for the quarter. This is important because your competition, and let's be clear who it is, big corporate health is actively buying up professional service businesses or allied health businesses. And that's their growth strategy, to buy your business. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell your business. I think you should. But when that time comes, I want you to get a really good payday. And the way you're going to get that good payday and make those bastards pay is have your business very valuable. And that's only going to happen through you having milestones that you're working to achieving every quarter, and quarter by quarter by quarter, it just builds up into a very, very attractive business that somebody is going to pay you a lot of money for. So that's why we've implemented our new system this quarter. One of the biggest changes is that we're not doing 90-day plans any longer. We've reduced those to 60 days. You see, I think everybody can lift their energy and focus for 60 days, but 90 is a stretch, and 30 days of reflection. So our energy can dip and we can focus on the actions that we took, the systems that we built. Are they working? Like, what tweaks do we have? Second things, we introduced key behaviour indicators and key performance indicators into the way that we do business, so that we measure the input as well as the output and reward both activities. Lock that new behaviour in. I'm taking from Marshall Goldsmith's book, Triggers. He's an expert at changing behaviour. And one of the things I took from that book is having daily questions. And these are so powerful because it asks you to honestly answer to yourself 3 questions that are related to your KPIs, but they're focused on your KBIs. So we're asking 3 questions. Did I do my best? But the power is asking the question. It's asking you to be honest with yourself. You're your harshest critic, and that's okay. But did you do your best? So let me give you a walkthrough on the changes that we made. So here is Matt and Matt's plan. You'll notice that on the first 60 days, he has a lot of activity, and the last 30 is where he's doing most of his reflection. This is our new, what I'm calling your business focus tool. There's only 3 KPIs that we're going to measure. The whole theme of how do we keep it simple so that we can achieve more? Monthly leads. How many leads come in your business? Every business needs to generate leads. And if you're generating leads, we need to convert them. So what's the rate that you convert every month? The next and often overlooked KPI is your monthly break even. And down on the next tab is a break even calculator that you input information off your balance sheet. And why we're using break even is because if we can be driving down the cost of doing business, well, then the gap between profitability just opens up. And here's a tip: you're never going to save $20 subscriptions to change your cost of doing business, or your variable costs, or your fixed costs. And this is the workbook that we had for our planning workshop, where I'm positioning and walking everybody through the changes that we made. There's the focusing tool that you just saw. And here's the first introduction of our key performance indicators. But now we're going to overlay that behavior measurement. And last but not least, the 3 daily questions. So this is my 3 daily questions, because I'd never ask somebody to do something I wouldn't. So there you are. That's the big changes. They're really, really powerful. So why this works? Because we're focusing on building confidence. Everything we're doing is building your confidence muscle, that you have the confidence for the growth of your business in the future. Simple, short plans are going to equal great results. So why not try this approach? What do you have to lose? Short, simple plans. Behaviors are more important than outcomes. And a series of daily questions focusing on, did you do your best? And if you'd like to take that even further, I'd be happy to have a chat anytime with you. But for today, I want you to leave in the comments, do you have quarterly plans for your business to grow? And if you do you also struggle getting through the 90 days? I'd love to hear your comments.